Okay, hello everybody. How are you? Great to see so many waiting. Let's just turn that down a little bit. There you go. Welcome. Today is 8th of January 2025, and it is a Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a great day wherever you are. Apologies not being here yesterday. I was out beating, actually, if anybody knows about that sort of thing. It's pheasant shooting in the UK. Season's nearly over, finishes the end of January, and I'm one of the walkers, basically, that get the pheasants into a right area. So there you go. As I said, good to be here. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today is, as far as Onpassive, there's no new updates that I have seen. Obviously, if anything happens, I'll be one of the first to tell you. Obviously, Marty and Chris will be as well. But obviously, we know that there was a new pop-up on the 1st of January of this month from our CEO, Ash Mufareh. And I just wanted to go through that just to try and highlight a few things from it and just talk a little bit about it as well. First of all, I also want to say as well that I had a good chat with my sidekick partner, business partner, Peter Rogers, today. Very much on the mend. He's just got one small procedure that's going to happen in a week's time to have, and then he'll be really on the mend as well. But it really was a good chat with him. And why am I highlighting this today in front of you guys? Not only to wish him well, obviously, but also we were talking at length about Onpassive and our journey that we have had over the last 6 years together in Onpassive, all the way back from September time, back end of September in 2018, to where we are now, and our views and feelings of where it's going to be going in the future. And I can assure you that it got me really fired up again, actually, of what is still going to happen, because we looked at why we actually looked at Onpassive in the first place, and nothing of that has ever changed. Why we joined Onpassive, the process of what Onpassive is going to do, the business model of Onpassive, all of that is still very much intact. And the time frame element of it, yes, we understand, and we are with you guys on this journey, and we understand that for many it is a very anxious time for them. It's frustrating for many, and obviously there's an awful lot of rumors going around at the moment from various areas and angles. And what I want to say just about that before we move on to the pop-up and talk about that, Colonel Daniel Lee, thank you for your super sticker, my friend. That's very kind of you. What I will say about all these sort of things that are flying around at the moment is that our CEO will obviously update us on what he wants to tell us. Anything else is just that. It's just a rumor. Until we hear it from him, then it's just that. Somebody reached out to me yesterday and said, Red, when are you going to be changing your title of your YouTube channel, because it's not going to be called Onpassive anymore? I haven't been told that, so I've got no intentions of changing that. And if the name of the company does change in the future, does it really matter? The business model of what Onpassive is going to do is still the same. Many companies change their names. You only have to look at two of the largest companies that we see within the social media scene today have changed their names. Has it changed what they do? Has it changed how they operate? No, it hasn't. Look at Facebook, which is now Meta. look at Twitter, which is now X. They've changed their names and nothing has changed. This is going to be, maybe, rumor says it's going to, but we haven't heard it from our CEO, Ash Mufareh, and I certainly don't know any different. And until I am told different, I am calling it Onpassive, and that is what I'm sticking with. So let's just be mindful, guys, of what we believe, what we hear, and let's just be comfortable with the knowledge that we will know in due course, in due time, what we need to know. I'm sure that when companies do things, they don't consult their users beforehand of what is going to happen. They don't leak stuff out so that they know ahead of time. They just go ahead and do it, and then it makes big news, doesn't it? I'm very certain and sure that our CEO will let us know when we need to know. So please don't get wrapped up, dragged into, or maybe taken down routes of rabbit holes that you don't need to know or go down. Just be very confident that we have a CEO who is doing his utmost and the very best to bring Onpassive 2.0, phase 2, whatever you want to call it, to fruition as soon as is physically possible for him to do it. When that's going to be, I don't know, but I'm sure we will get an update from him. Okay, so let's move on to the topic then, which is revisiting the pop-up that we saw in our CEO. First of all, the header, it's a boom, okay? He put that for a purpose, and that really is to re-energize us once again of what is going to be happening moving forward as far as this company Onpassive is concerned. He wished us all a happy new year, and he really did emphasize that this was a heartfelt message to us all, and he wanted to wish us health, wealth, and prosperity, and a happy new year to us all. He also said, let's make this a grand year. Now, before people start saying we've been waiting long enough, blah blah blah, who's that? This is Irina Steksala. Thank you so much for your super sticker. She says change is always good. It opens up new opportunities for growth, learning, and self-improvement. Absolutely 100% correct. Thank you so much. That really is very, very kind of you. How do I change that back? Let me just move to there. There you go. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. Yeah. If the name changes, does it really matter? For me, doesn't make any difference. As long as that business model that we know is intact, that's all I care about. All right. All the semantics, rumor control, all the rest of it doesn't really matter. Okay. But as I say, let's wait to hear from our CEO before we start jumping to so many conclusions that are out there at the moment. Anyway, moving back to the pop-up. He also gave us, said, let's make this a grand year. And he said, here's some tips for us, okay, for the year. Now, these tips, obviously, we've heard some of them before, but he is telling us these for exactly the reason that I am talking to you now about the rumors that so many of you have probably heard about and thinking they're true, not true, what's going on, I don't know, all the rest of it. He says, do not waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. How true is that saying? How many times have we said to you guys on so many occasions that when our CEO has a webinar, please listen to what he has to say. Why? For exactly that reason. People are listening for words or updates that they want to hear. And if those words that they want to hear haven't been said, guess what? They haven't listened to the rest of it because they've almost blocked that out. So don't waste your time trying to explain Onpassive. Don't waste your time trying to explain to people why you're still here after all this time and you've not made any money. It doesn't really matter. The only person it matters to is you. You are the master of your own destiny. It is not up to somebody else to decide if you're right or if you're wrong. It's not up to anybody else to decide whether you're doing the right thing or not. It's up to you to decide whether you want to be part of this journey, you want to see it through to its fruition, or you can be like so many other people and jump ship, move along, turn your back on what I believe is going to be one of the greatest changes in the internet that is going to happen for a very, very long time. He also went on to say as well, when writing your story of your life, don't let anyone else hold the pen. That goes hand in hand with what I'm trying to say right there, is that don't allow other people to dictate to you what your life is all about. And how many things would you attempt if you knew that you could not fail? I think the answer to that is you would just keep on trying and trying and trying so many times if you knew that the end result would be a success. When Edison was making his light bulb, do you think he gave up after 10? Did he give up after 20? Did he give up after 100? Did he give up after 500? No, he didn't. He kept on going. And that 1,000th time that he did it, guess what? It was a success because he knew deep in his heart that he knew that this was possible. And that's why he kept going. And I'm very sure as well that Mufareh has exactly that same drive and feeling in his belly, that he knows that what he is doing is going to be a success. It is going to come to fruition and it is going to happen. And the best thing about all of that, guys, is that he's doing it all for us. Is he doing it for himself? He might be doing it because he wants to build the company. But the bottom line is he wants for our success more than he wants for his own. And that really is very, very important. This company is going to be the biggest giver to its users than any other company has ever done before. That is music to my ears. When somebody says that to me, I know that I am part of the right movement, the right business, and the right opportunity. He also says, have you ever noticed how people how happy people don't tear other people down? It's only negative people really that do that, don't they? It's not somebody who's happy. They always big other people up. They always raise other people up. Secure people celebrate others' successes. Unsecure people don't, do they? Have you ever heard of the expression, blowing somebody else's candle out doesn't make your candle glow brighter? If you're confident in yourself, within your business or what you are doing, you cheer somebody else's success. What you don't do is try and drag them down to try and make you look better. Also, he says, peaceful people spread calm, not chaos. Absolutely. A peaceful person doesn't like confrontation. A peaceful person doesn't like other than unorganized things. They like calm, tranquility. That is really good for your soul. It's good for your life. It saves you being anxious. It keeps you in a very stable plane rather than having lots of crazy stuff all going around. As Vivine has said there, it's unsuccessful are just bad energy and they drag you down with their bad aura. Absolutely. You know, always have yourself around people who are like-minded. That means that they are celebrating your successes. They are telling you what you are doing is a great idea. In fact, today I was talking to somebody and they were talking about their business and said it's going really well. And I celebrated that person's success. I said, that's really good news. That is, I'm so happy for you. And I am, you know, he's a self-employed business person and he works damn hard. And, you know, he's had a good year. So I was celebrating it with him. Why wouldn't I? Also, confident people uplift, not criticize. Very important. I'm confident in my own ability of what I'm capable for within the Onpassive business. So why wouldn't I encourage other people to be as confident as I am with their Onpassive business? There is no race to the end. There is no opportunity any bigger than what I'm doing. Everybody has exactly the same transcript that they are working off. Mine's no different from yours. My products, my services, exactly the same as yours. I know in my ability of leveraging everything that is going to be available for, and I'm going to utilize every ounce of that to make my Onpassive online business a great success. I'm confident that I will do that. So if somebody else is as confident as me, I welcome that. I want to see all of you next to me really killing it out there as far as your business is concerned. And if I have to share tips of how to do things, I'm quite happy to do that because there's plenty to go round. You're not going to be taking anything from my business to make yours a more or better success because everything is available to everybody. So why wouldn't I want to share my knowledge? Why wouldn't I want to share how I do things to other people? Because I know that everybody's success is key to this business. Ram Ben Jacob, thank you so much for your super sticker, my friend. Very, very kind of you. And that's one of the key elements I believe in Onpassive, to be absolutely honest. If you look at a lot of businesses, if you look at a lot of things online right now, the real buzz of all of them is community. Look at Telegram groups for different things that are new. Look at Discord. Look at all sorts of Facebook groups, etc. Look at them all. The buzz thing for all of them is community. Why? Because it's how community drive their new business forward. That is one of the key elements that new companies look for now, is to evolve a community base that go out and spread the word of the business, whatever it may be. Nowadays, that is so important. Why? Because of how social media work. You only have to look at memes at the moment, right? How fast they travel, how popular they get, how many hits, how many views they get within 24 hours, millions, some of them. Why? Because it's how things are spread by the community, and people pick up on these very, very quickly. And this is why when new startups and businesses, what they tend to do is they will have like founders or offerings or whatever it may be, incentives to build a community base first before they launch it so that it goes out. This is why I believe that we are positioned extremely well within Onpassive, because we've already got that community. We've already got that solidity, haven't we, of all of us together in one place. We've all had our own adversity with this journey of Onpassive in one way, shape or form, whether it be monetary, whether it be from emotional, whether it be for our waiting, our anxiety, whatever it may be. We've all done our trials, tribulations and everything for our own individual journeys. But what makes it more important is we come together in the middle. We lean on each other so that we can get through this period, so that we are going to be here at the end. And that is really important, okay, is to keep that community together. And this is why I do my lives. I do my lives because I feel it's so important to keep you guys together. I want you all to stay the course. Keep on barking on about it so many times, is to stay the course. How important it is to stay the course. I cannot say it enough. Anyway, going back to the pop-up. Also says, when someone tries to dim your light, remember darkness speaks about the critic, not the criticize. Bit like what I was saying as far as someone trying to blow your candle out doesn't make their candle burn any brighter. He finished off as well and said, I'm fired up to change the world. Okay. He didn't say I'm fired up to the challenge. He said, I'm fired up to change the world. For me, that's quite an important sentence. For me, that is saying he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows that it is going to be very soon when this is going to happen. He said, are you ready? Question mark. In bold. Are you? That is a big question as far as I'm concerned. Are you ready? We've been telling you for a long time, get the things in order that you can possibly get now. Because when it starts, we want you to be with us on the starting line. We want you to get going with your business, to really release those shackles that have been holding you back over the years of this journey of Onpassive, so that we can really get going with the business as we joined it and as we wanted. He finished off by saying, with love and respect, Ash Mufareh. Very, very strong words. I really wanted to bring it all back up again because I think it's important to maybe take a little bit of a different look at it, to maybe analyze it from somebody else's words of saying it. When you're reading it to yourself, are you really listening to those words? Are you really digesting what he's been trying to say? With Ash Mufareh, there is a lot of reading between lines for sure. It is the way he is. It is the way that he speaks to us. A lot of it in riddles. But in one thing is for sure, he means the right thing. He always means the best for all of us. And that is why he is doing what he is doing. To the best of his own ability, he is going to give us Onpassive Phase 2, 2.0, whatever you want to do, so that we can finally get going with our own business within the Onpassive ecosystem, leverage all the tools, all the services, so that we can build legacies for ourselves and the rest of our families. Thank you so much, guys, for being with me today. I hope it's been of interest. I hope it's been of value. Great to see so many of you on here today. I'm going to give you a bit of a shout out today, as I'm feeling so good. So for you tea clubbers, here you all are in green. Stick your name down and I will give you a good shout out first. Where are you? Let me just scroll to the bottom. So we'll start off with then Amanda Bisignani. Hi to you. We got Nunu Santos and Gina Lever. Hi to you. Michelle Champagne is in the house as well. And Vivine Benny. Thank you for all your kind words, and very generous as well for your support for Jane and myself on our 26-mile trek that we're doing in May. for Alzheimer's. Remember, guys, all that money goes directly to the Alzheimer's Society. We don't touch or see any of it. Narelle Walker as well is up and late over in Australia. Thank you so much. We've also got anybody else in green? Stick your name in. I'll give you a shout. And then we'll move over. Jarmo is there, probably freezing his little bits off over in, where's he? In Finland. There you go. Good to see you on here, my friend. And we've also got, if I hadn't said Nanu Santos to you. Okay, we'll move over then. We've got Nara Rama, Sean, and Medesi Rama Genayula, maybe. Moses is there. Anuk Das. Chris de Grazier is in green. Dukkha Pass praised Misha. Kiandara Strinivis. Arena Stexala. Thank you for your super sticker again. Shrajit Jana. We've also got George Luckacam. Well, hello, mate. How you doing? Sherry Durswer is there as well. Yusuf Addo. Mariah Gash Iya, I think. Sanjad Kumar. We got Robert McGahey. Roy McPhail is in the house and Tika of it. Michael Morse. Tejavevi. Bollyhoo, Pushpin Media, Health is Wealth, Kamal Schwartz, I think that is. We've got B something or other. FS Gold Media, you are in the house. Cynthia Deering. We've got, oh, it's going very fast. Bimal Das is there. Madan Mishra, hi to you. Pratibha Manka, M. Madhu. Cynthia Deering, if I said hello to you. Ajul Kumar is in the house. Yusuf Addo. Aziz Ali. Bishwajit Giri, I think. Regina Kirk. Anulka Das. Durga Prasad is in the house. We'll do a few more. Michael Morse is waving frantically. Sanjay Kumar Gupta is waving as well. Abdimaya Singh, hi to you. Oh, we're going to have a go at this one. Shnish. No. Don't know. I would say that. James Hawkins, I can do that one. Umesh Dash. Theodore Williams, hi to you. Myra Guina, how are you? You are in green. Hello. Couple more then. We will do. Abdimaya Singh, Gemma Ramaki is in the house. And the last one will go to Dinesh Gurjar, I think that is. Apologies for the absolute annihilation of your names. Pretty difficult for an English guy to pronounce some of those words. I gave it a good shot, though, and give you a bit of a shout out today. Thanks for seeing so many of my brothers and sisters from India on. Good to see you on here, guys. Okay. We will always bring you something positive to take away. That's for sure. The lovely Tanya Onpassive is in the house as well. Thank you so much, guys. I'll be back around tomorrow, Thursday, at some point, and Friday as well. And then obviously weekend off, back around for Monday, fun day. Anything happens, I'll be on here. That's for sure. Bringing it all to you. That's it from me. Bye for now.